Sandy Shore for smoothjazz.com here at the 2013 Mallorca Smooth Jazz Festival in Mallorca, Spain. With me is Marc Antoine.
Sounds good, eh? Mallorca, Spain.
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, it's beautiful. We had a great time so far.
So far, so good. This is lovely here, and Marc actually lives in Spain.
Yes, I do live in Madrid.
You must love it.
I love it, and you know what? I wouldn't mind actually living right here too.
I wouldn't either.
Oof.
It's just amazing. The people are nice. The food is incredible.
The food is incredible. The weather is always nice.
It's great. So this is kind of home for you.
And this place is just amazing. I mean, it's like, look at this, you know, 5-star hotel, great crowd. I mean, the beach is like literally 300 yards from here.
There's castles.
There's castles. You
Horses.
can walk around. Horses.
We should say where we are because it is just wonderful, and you need to check it out as well. It's the Pro Tour. Is it Biomar or Biomar?
Biomar.
Pro Tour Biomar Grand Hotel and Spa.
In Sacoma.
Sacoma.
S-A, one first word, second word, C-O-M-A. And it's coma. Sacoma. Amazing
You were
place.
in a coma the other night.
I was
weren't
in
you?
a coma. Well, with you. We were both in a coma.
It was a momentito mojito.
You started that. Mm-hmm.
So we're here this weekend, and Paul Brown is here, causing
here.
a little trouble. And we've got Brian Simpson here. We've got Darren Ron. Matt Marshak is here.
Rick Braun is here too.
Rick Braun is here. And it has been just incredibly wonderful, and it's so relaxed and so casual. The music starts late in the evening, so you have plenty of time to sit poolside or go to the spa.
Really beautiful spot too.
Yeah, so this is someplace you want to definitely come to next year and join us here. It's fantastic. Marc, you're in the studio working on a new project.
I am about to start recording some new things, you know.
Excellent.
And I actually don't know what I'm going to record. I'm going to go with the flow.
Good.
You know, started grooving in there, and you know, I love being in the studio and playing in the studio as much as being on stage. Actually,
Make some romantic music.
yeah. Make something a little more stringent.
That's not true. Marc's music is. You know what I love about your music is you do that classical project you did recently to maybe some chill out to some more straight ahead stuff, smooth. You do everything.
Well, you know, it's like I think music is like food. You know, you're not going to have the same plate every day.
That's right.
So you have something a little more varied, you know. But all that is always tied up with probably the style I play the guitar. So it always stays there. Even when I play electric guitar, you can still hear there's some Antoine in there.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And let's talk a little bit about for a minute, because I love to bring back what you've done in the past. You have a pretty storied career. You've worked with a lot of artists that we know that have been extremely successful. Would you drop a name or two for us?
I don't know, Celine Dion, George Benson, Rod Stewart, and many more. Sting.
And you get in there and you play the guitar. Do you help with production?
Sometimes with the production, sometimes they call me really for that classical guitar sound. Sometimes for the groove I bring, for example, strumming, steel string guitar. I love groove. It's a passion into the groove is my thing, you know.
What was your favorite hit song that we might know that you're on? Maybe not favorite, but one that stands out.
Actually, you know, I had a great story with Selena before she passed. You know, that probably back in the 90s when they decided to have her sing in English, and it was just an amazing song, "Dreaming of You," which was actually played for a while on the Smooth Jazz radio station at the time.
Yeah.
That story was amazing and so sad also, because I was in the studio literally a couple of weeks before she got shot, you know, and she was just an amazing person. It was very emotional, and you know, I remember that session very well.
Yeah, what a beautiful song.
Yeah, such a career cut short, you know.
Definitely, yeah, that was tragic.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got to play with her, though.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, that's
Beautiful.
very cool. So Marc is touring a lot. You're still out there. You're in the States. You're in Europe. You're pretty much everywhere, aren't you? Do you gig often in Madrid, where you live?
Sometimes I go and play with some friends of mine who are Cubans, and they're like excellent musicians. For example, the flute player who actually plays and flute and sax on my last 2 or 3 projects used to play with Paco de Lucia and Tito Puente, and he's just an amazing horn player. His name is Bobby Martinez. And sometimes I just go and jam with those guys in clubs. They invite me to play on their gigs. You know, it's like little clubs. It's like playing the Baked Potato, for example, in Los Angeles, and they keep me on my toes because they're like really, really. I mean, it's a mixture of straight ahead and Cuban music, and oof,
It sounds great.
Oh, I love doing that.
And you can find Marc online. It's Marc Antoine.
MarcAntoine.com.
Okay, and also
The
Facebook.
Facebook is like the official Marc Antoine fan page. And here, don't get confused though, because there's so many Marc Antoine pages over there. With it could get confusing.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I call some of those guys. I'm like, okay, so you're obviously not Marc Antoine. It's like, yes, I am Marc Antoine. No, obviously you're not. So the only one is the official Marc Antoine fan page on Facebook. That's
You say you are not as Marc Antoine as I am.
Yeah, probably. I'm a little more Marc Antoine than you.
So find Marc online and check out his travel schedule and his performance schedule. Go see him soon. We'll look forward to the next project.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll see you here next year, huh?
Yes.
We'll hang
I'd love
again.
to.
We need a
I'd
year
love
off to rest up for the next
And
batch.
it's so great because I mean the format is really growing in Europe right now, which
it
is
is.
great.
We're very excited about that.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, thank you. So check Marc out online. You, of course, find him here on our YouTube channel at smoothtravel.tv. I'm Sandy Shore for smoothjazz.com. Thanks for joining us.